hopefully the camera's not too far away. But I have all my plastic down on the floor for the drips right here. And now what we're gonna do is I got everything ready to pour. Don't know if you can see this, but on my bucket I already marked how much epoxy and so I've got it marked. And I'm gonna put 2.5 cups of this. Well, actually it's gonna be ending up being, yeah. And actually 5 cups, 2.5 of this. So I'm gonna start pouring half of this up to very thick stuff. I don't know if you can see it coming out. But I have my big Lily Tomlin glasses on today. I don't see far away that good. So if you see me taking my glasses on and off today, it's because I'm up close working with a lot of this. And I want to make sure as I'm ducking down you can't see me. I'm kind of keeping an eye on the level of how much resin I'm supposed to put in here. Looks like it's getting up there. A little bit more. And that should do it. All right. So enough of this. Put the cap back on here. And I will put my gloves on. So we're going to put this one away over here on my table. And now for carton number B. It's a little bit more more of a liquid. Okay. So, tad more. That's about it. I'm gonna put my cap back on, put it over here. My table that I have plastic on. And we're gonna get ready to mix. I'm not gonna yet put my gloves on, but I'm gonna slowly mix this. Hi folks, this is my first time doing this. So I'm gonna hold on to my bowl as tight as I can. Slowly mix this stuff. They say to mix it up pretty good. So I might speed up this part later as I'm filming this. Alright, let me try my left hand. Okay, so I think I've got this pretty much mixed. I'm going to move this over here, set the drill down so it can drop back in the bucket. And I brought some old rags. I'm not sure how to clean this off, but I'll just wipe it down really good. And this is now when I'm going to separate my 3 different colors in. And whatever resin is left in here, we pour it back in the bucket. But before we pour it on my counter here, we have to spread some of this thin around. So it creates a nice a smooth, slippery surface, so when I pour my whole colors on here, it'll do exactly what I want it to do. So let me see what I'm going to do as far as cleaning this off. I'm going to stop the video right now so I can do all that and not waste any more of the time. Okay, I'm done mixing the colors. It took a minute. There's a lot of bubbles in my copper, but there's my black and there's my brown. It's a really pretty brown. Just to give it some depths with the black. I won't be putting that much black in. But there's my copper all mixed up, and there's my clear. So there's my gloves, creating a mess. It is kind of sticky. But hopefully this will be enough for this full countertop. I used the whole bottle. I went back and added more. Just used up the whole bottle. So I'm going to set this down, restart it, and show you how I'm going to spread the clear out first and move these off to the side. Okay, so now I'm gonna put my clear coat on. What I'm doing is I saw a couple of pieces of dust. I'm just going around and blowing some dust off, making sure my tape's on. And I'm just gonna come over here. First do this side and skim it, just like they said to do in the video. So I got my tongue depressor, just making a very clear, thin skim of the product here. Pushing it off to the edges. Making sure it's up where the tape is at, because we definitely want that to come up and drip over the sides later. The fun part is getting it up here. Got to make this batch stretch. So this is my thin top coat. And this is going to make the epoxy that I pour on slide. And let's come over here. I do have a little bit left that I can still mix up if I need some more of this clear. So I wasn't sure, this is my first time, how much that I would be using. So we're gonna come over here. I think I'll use my, there, that's better. Getting it around the edges here. And I'm gonna pour some more over here. Get this all spread out. Kind of watched the video about a couple of times, make sure that I wouldn't miss any steps, but I did write it down. And I have it over there on the counter in case I did. I've been waiting for a long time to do this project. I've never done it before. And I said, there's nothing like a good time to do it on something like this. So I'm going to use my finger to help up against I thought about taping it here, but I think it might be good. Ugh, this is really difficult to pick up. Don't lay your tongue thing down because it'll be hard to pick up. I don't know if the camera is showing me, but if it's not showing me on this side, I'll just fast forward it later. Kind of messing this up a little bit so the lines don't look so obvious. And interesting to see.
Merry Christmas, everyone! See ya real soon.